Over 100 million tourists visit the state of Florida every year. They come here for our world-class golf courses, our world-class theme parks, our world-class fishing, and also our quaint, beautiful little towns like right here in Mount Dora. But what we've learned from these 100 million tourists that come here is they can't all be geniuses. That's why today we want to talk to you about the 5 craziest things. And I say crazy, I really some of them I kind of just mean straight out dumb. But some of them might be cultural stuff, so I don't want to say it's all dumb, but it's all 100% crazy. We want to talk to you today about 5 of the craziest things that we've seen tourists do when they came here to our home state in Florida. There's dumb tourists in Florida, and these are their stories. So, the first one, we was going an international drive. It was me and a couple of my cousins. And we was walking down the street, and here in America, not down the street, on the sidewalk. Don't walk down the street. But here in America, we drive on the right side of the road. The right side. Not like the right side, England. The right side. But we was walking down the sidewalk, and all of a sudden we see a car coming down the wrong lane. And we started getting really, really freaked out. Like, holy crap, he's gonna hit somebody. We're just like, what? So we're watching, then we see these blue and red lights light up, and it's Orlando, the police department is chasing after him, and we're like, okay, we gotta see how this plays out, right? So he pulls up like maybe like 100 yards away from us. He pulls over onto the side of the road. So we're running to like see what's going on. Now I was younger at the time. I didn't know the dangers of life and stuff. So I'm running. Well, who steps out of this car was the most stereotypical drunken Irishman that you've ever seen before in your life. And I don't know if you Irish people know this. I don't know, Irish people, Irish American, I don't know what you like to be called. It's not offensive. But he jumps out of the car and he just starts talking. And when drunk Irish just invent their own language. So when you ever hear that stereotypical joke of like Irish people, they don't really sound like that unless they're drunk. He's getting out of the car, he's like, in the car, and he was like mad and scared at the same time. But you could obviously tell he was inebriated, which was absolutely like amazing. So I was like, and first of all, don't be inebriated in the United States if you're from another country. A few things can happen. Best case scenario, you get told to go home. You get a fine and you're never allowed to drive in America again. Worst case scenario, you have to spend 130 days here in one of our jails, which I don't know if you know about our jails, but they're not great. And you lose your license and you're never allowed to come back to America again. So please, please be very cautious.
Fashion's pretty cool, but you would not believe what people wear to theme parks. So listen, ladies, we all want to look good on vacation. We all do.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
But people make such bad decisions when coming to the theme parks. Like, we have been to Universal and Disney and all the theme parks and have seen so many people walking in high heels. And it's like, what in your mind when you wake up in the morning thinks, I'm gonna go walk around a theme park with uneven pavement. Let's wear the Louboutins.
Big mistake.
Like, what goes through your mind? So unless you want to add a how I broke my ankle in Florida to your story of your vacation, then maybe don't wear those.
I'm not trying to fashion shame anybody, but we are going to shame people for a certain thing that you guys do. Not on what you shouldn't wear, but what you should wear. Listen, talking to you, fair skin, fairer sun places, Minnesota, England, again, Scandinavia. You guys come down here for some reason thinking, hey, I'm going to come down to Florida and I'm going to get that golden brown tan. Here's the thing. If you don't get golden brown in your country, you're not going to get golden brown here. It's not going to happen. You guys end up not wearing any sunblock with dangerous sun poison, walking around days around a theme park, and all the kids are running up to you because they think you're Sebastian from Little Mermaid. looks so dangerously red, it's insane.
When it comes to the fairest ones of all, you guys have no fear of the sun. You guys need to. If you burn where you are from, you are going to fry in Florida. Let me say that again. If you burn where you are from, you are going to fry in Florida. One more time, you will fry in Florida.
That behind me is a water fountain. I assume we all know that. One time when I was younger, me and my brothers, we was at Animal Kingdom because we had annual passes. And we was walking around, as you do, Animal Kingdom. We decided we wanted to go get on a ride. And when we went to get on the ride, right in front of this particular ride, Countdown to Extinction, was this giant fountain. And as we rounded the corner, all we seen was a bunch of Asian tourists swimming in a fountain that was bigger than that, but it was very obvious it was a fountain. And as soon as we seen it, and a Disney cast member came by, and he was like, bruh. And then like all the other people there was looking, and they was like, bruh. And then I think Mickey seen it, and he was like, bruh. And it was really, really crazy, like, to think that, like, how do you compute? And when I tell you, they was just completely down in their underwear. I mean, I'm talking about old people, young people. They was just, and that's why I didn't want to say like every one of you guys is dumb, because this could have been a cultural thing. Maybe only in certain countries, maybe in certain countries there is no such thing as a water fountain. I don't know. All I know is they decided it was hot, there was some water, and they decided to go swimming. And it was extremely funny. And I'm pretty sure that next day they hired this guy. Oh, real quick, this is like a little bonus one, because like while we're walking out to do our fifth one to find the spot for that, stop complaining about how much money it is to go to South Beach. Guys, use your head. That's where celebrities and billionaires hang out. That's where they go. The Kardashians do not go to South Beach for the 2-for-1 margaritos at Ruby Tuesdays. You're gonna spend a lot of money there. Well, I went to Miami and it was $30 for a margarita. No crap. Oh, I wanted a mojito. It was $50. No crap, it's Miami. Why do you think you want to go there? Because there's millionaires there. And what does millionaires do? They spend a lot of money. That's a bonus rant. Let's get to the fifth one. So, presented behind me is nature, Florida nature. I told my wife when she first moved down here that Florida nature is designed to kill you. It's just a constant battle. If you don't weed, it overtakes your house. If you don't spray yourself down, you're constantly being bit by mosquitoes. And people from England, if you don't put on sunblock, you're gonna die. But another thing that we have down here in our nature is alligators. The alligator, the American alligator. Well, this is a funny story. One time we took a family trip down to the Keys, and on our way there we stopped by the Everglades, and we was driving through the Everglades, and we pulled up on a group of people who was gathered around a bank kind of like this right here, and sitting about right there was about a 13-foot alligator. It was a monster. And above that 13-foot alligator was a family that was in the scary vans, like not like the normal vans, like the scary vans, like it had Massachusetts plates on it. And listen, I don't think that it was the type of van that made you like make you think, is my kid safe? That was kind of, and it's, listen, I'm not making fun of people with vans. I'm not. It's kind of like the idea that all scotches are whiskeys, but not all whiskeys are scotch. All people that's creepy drive vans, but not all people who drive vans are creepy. That's how it goes. But anyway, so we have this guy that's just like fully standing over the tail of this 13-foot living alligator, this dinosaur. And he's like, honey, I know he doesn't have a southern accent, but when we just do southern accents, but he was like, take my picture, take my picture. And he's like holding a beer and stuff, and it's like, why do you when you come down here, do you automatically think that you are this guy?
Here you go. You're all right, mate.
Don't you realize you actually are more like this guy?
I'm broke as shit and I don't mind saying it.
Actually, come to think of it, I don't think you want to be either one of these guys in Florida. Sorry, Steve. Sorry. I don't know if this guy died or not because my dad was like, okay, I gotta get out of here quick. He's like jerking me. He's like, these guys are gonna get killed by this alligator and my children are gonna watch this and I don't want them to see that. So he's like ripping out the back and this guy's just sitting there. So I don't know what came of the crocodile hunter out there. I don't know what happened to him, but I do know one thing from the bottom of my heart. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in the state of Florida. Everybody thinks the people in the state of Florida do, like we all just hunt alligator. No, you're a true Floridian when you actually just don't touch the alligator. Just leave the alligator alone. You don't. You respect their place. If you want to go see an alligator, if you see one, admire it from a distance, or go to a place like Gatorland, or just go to a place like Wild Florida. And you could see it in a safe environment and not leave your children with a one-armed dad that everybody gave the new nickname Wingnut to. It sounds better, huh? So, okay, that went blurry. Okay, so we pray to God you didn't learn anything from this.
Yeah.
We hope you didn't learn nothing. We hope you was entertained. But we hope every one of these was like, yeah, that's really dumb. Why would you do that? We
like,
hope.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, or I didn't know that. I didn't know you could just not walk up to a living dinosaur and not take a picture of it in the wild.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that you had to wear sunblock in Florida in the dead middle of the summer. That's crazy, and even in the winter.
In the winter. You need it in the winter.
Okay, guys, we hope it really entertained you. If this is the first time you ever watch our videos, we like to go around and find cool stuff to do as a family. We have a little one named Richard. We have a little one on the way. And that's what we do. We like to go and have fun. So if you guys want to come and have more fun or see more stuff, hit that like button and hit subscribe. Hit the bell notification because we do a lot of cool stuff and we're funny sometimes.
Sometimes.
I'm Rich.
And I'm Tiffany.
And those were some really dumb stories.
Yep.